Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it's Monday, March 2nd. Listen, this is a really short video. I'm on my way to New York. I'm in Minneapolis right now, so I'm not flying clear across the coast. But I'm going to be on Squawk on the Street tomorrow morning. At least that's what I'm scheduled for. You never know with this market. And the reason I'm there is to talk about the NASDAQ finally closing, not breaking above, but closing above 5,000. So it certainly looks like that's going to be the case. And I will be making the bull case for that. I'm not going to spoil the surprise by telling you now, but the bottom line is this. You want to be long equities. There's just no reason not to. The Fed, the only news out of the Fed today that I could see anyway was really not any news out of the Fed. It was out of the ex-chairman Ben the Beard Bernanke, who now gives speeches that probably rival Hillary Clinton's as far as how much money they get paid. Good for them. I say, like, it's the same thing with Michael Jordan. You think Michael Jordan didn't earn that money? Well, why don't you go out and do that, and you can make that money too. So more power to him for making all those speeches. But the thing that actually caused me to spit my milk up through my nose was when his interview on CNBC said the Fed doesn't really have a formula for doing what it's doing, which when you think about it, what that really means is all these schmucks are sitting there in their offices totally wagging it on every meeting, trying to figure out what to do. And yet then when Bernanke appeared before Congress or any news coming out, they make it sound like they've got it all in hand and they've got some secret magical formula that they know exactly when they're going to be able to, when inflation's going to take off or the economy's going to pick up or it's going to roll over. I mean, think about it. Isn't that what Greenspan always used to say, was we're confident that we can catch this at the right time? Bernanke, same thing. I can't attribute that to Janet Yellen because I don't know whether that's true. And frankly, she seems like a lot more humble than the other two putzes. So the bottom line is, and sorry for calling them putzes, I should have come up with a better term than that, like knuckleheads. But the bottom line is Bernanke, and I know I'm ranting a little bit, but it's one of my favorite things to do when it comes to the Fed. Bernanke as much as acknowledged that they had no flipping idea what they're doing. They're just, quote, doing the best they can. Well, me too. Right now, what I'm going to be doing the best that I can in is watching this NASDAQ close above 5,000 on CNBC's Squawk on the Street tomorrow morning. Don't know what time, but I'm sure Gary will be sending out an email. Hopefully we'll still get on, but you never know with the news. And then you'll get my bullish take on the rest of the market. Okay, members, over to the strategy session. We'll talk about stocks that are working right now. I got some surprises for you. And I also promise I will not be ranting about the Fed over there.